at the Rafter J Ranch in Hill City, South Dakota. The check-in and pool are over there, and there are different loops of campsites all around. There's one there, and we're in one up and back. You can see them through the trees, and over here as well. They have some deluxe pull-through sites. This is our site. We had some shade from the trees. A lot of motorcycles here for the rally. And nice bathhouse over there. To the right of the check-in and pool, there's a loop over here. And there's volleyball and basketball and cabins down towards the back. There's another bathhouse. There's only 2 bathhouses, and some of the loops are pretty far away. It does have a nice laundry. That loop down there doesn't have one. This is a very nice trail next to the campground that goes for 100 miles. It goes along the road and through the woods and past some people's houses. This coyote scared us on the way by the first time. We also passed this cute cat and saw these beautiful deer from the bridge. We're at Mount Rushmore. It's Saturday afternoon. It's about 94 degrees, a little cooler than the Badlands. It's Sturgis Bike Week, so it's very busy. Lots of motorcycles. Carving on Mount Rushmore began in 1927 and was finished in 1941. Mount Rushmore is made of granite, a hard igneous rock that erodes at about 1 inch per 10,000 years. There is a nice boardwalk that goes around the memorial and shows you the different types of rocks that make up the Black Hills and gives different vantage points of Mount Rushmore. This is mica schist, a metamorphic rock that formed during the evolution of the Black Hills through intense heat and pressure. And here is some more granite. Here at the sculptor's studio, they have the original model of Mount Rushmore that supplied the measurements to carve the memorial. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning, and we've arrived at Deadwood City, a popular stop for people at the Sturgis rally. We're heading for historic Main Street, but so far it is very quiet, so we're going to head over to the Sturgis rally. There are lots of vendors and people walking around, but there's not much car parking, and we're illegally parked, so we only stayed about an hour, and then we headed back to Dead City. Sporting our new Sturgis Rally t-shirts, we head for historic Main Street. Things are now hopping here, and motorcycles line the street. Here is a very neat motorcycle. We found a great rooftop establishment where we had a couple of drinks and people watched for a while. The following day, we went to the Crazy Horse Memorial. It's about 18 miles from Mount Rushmore. It was started in 1948 and is still not completed. It is also part of the Black Hills and carved out of granite. When it's done, it will be much larger than Mount Rushmore. It has a nice visitor center and museum and a short film about the carving that was very interesting. I really enjoyed our visit to Crazy Horse. It was much more interesting than I ever expected. It also has a model of the carving and shows you what it'll look like when it's complete. This was the Deadwood Cheyenne stagecoach, and it was built in Concord, New Hampshire. I brought a piece home from the mountain. This is the original air compressor used in the carving of Crazy Horse, and this is a sculpture made by the artist. Just enjoying our pizza out on the deck. We are in downtown Hill City. This is a neat Smokey the Bear sculpture in Hill City. We are hiking the Upper Spring Creek and Flume Trail Loop. It's really neat and it kind of feels like you're inside a bowl. There are a few of these neat bridges that cross the creek. The weather has changed and we're getting a little rain. The rain has cleared up and we have a beautiful view of Lake Sheridan. We started climbing from down below. From the lake, we continued to climb and then began to circle around where this rock retaining wall was. There were beautiful views of the mountains along the other side. Then we came to this neat tunnel. The tunnel was about 60 feet long. The trail was not well marked, and there were lots of connecting trails, so without all trails, we probably would not have made it back so easily, but it was a very nice, enjoyable hike. Well, that's it for this post. See you next time.